clock. It is a pleasure to wind by. If you're on the fence about getting this watch, buy it. Buy this watch. If you don't want to watch this entire video, just buy the watch. You'll enjoy it. It is a great watch. Hi, welcome to Watches with Wesley, and today we're going to be reviewing this Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical 38mm and this RSM Herringbone Twill Single Pass Strap. Okay, so this is a Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical 38mm with the ETA 2804-2 hand wheel movement. To get the dimensions out of the way real quick, we have my calipers here. 38.3 diameter, lug to lug is going to be 47. Lug width is 20. There you are. And the thickness, if I get the strap out of the way, is going to be a svelte 9.6. So this is a thin watch. It is wide, lug to lug, but it is thin and very wearable in every other aspect. It features Arabic numerals, 12-hour markers, and then on the inside track you have 24-hour markers. So we do have the date window at 3 o'clock. It is framed nicely. The case is stainless steel, working our way out with a bead blast finish. It's nice and matte. We do have drilled lug holes. We do have drilled lug holes. And we have a big oversized crown that is push-pull. It is not a screw-down crown. By the way, this watch is a pleasure to wind by. If you're on the fence about getting this watch, buy it. Buy this watch. If you don't want to watch this entire video, just buy the watch. You'll enjoy it. It is a great watch. It has a few detractors, but overall it's fantastic. It's thin, it's wearable, it has a buttery smooth movement that's a pleasure to wind. It's just a really good watch, and you don't see these all too often. By that I mean field watches. Generally you don't see field watches out there. You mainly see pilot watches and of course divers. Divers are the most popular watch style in the world. So what are the positives of this watch? Price is one. Gray market and used, you're going to find this for around $250 with the ETA 2804-2 movement. With the updated Hamilton H50 movement, it's probably going to be more around $300 to $350. It has a great 38mm size. It's going to fit well on pretty much any wrist. I do have it on this RSM strap. It's much more comfortable than the OEM strap, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So, okay. Some of the pros of this. Is that a car alarm going off? I hope you can't hear that. Okay, so like I said, the 38mm diameter is fantastic. It's going to fit many wrists. It's so thin, about a 10-meter thickness. It really is easy to wear. The drilled lug holes, the H engraved there, looks fantastic. The drilled lug holes make this a tools watch. The drilled lug holes are a fantastic feature. You know, it's going to make strap chains very easily. If you put on a NATO strap, obviously that won't really matter, but it's really nice to have anyways. It's a tool watch, you know? It's built for functionality, legibility. It works. And the movement, you know, it's worth it just to buy this watch just to hand wind it. It's a buttery smooth operation. You know, you don't have to wind it every day. It has a 46-hour power reserve, but you probably will just because it's so enjoyable. It's so pleasurable to do that. It beats at 28,800 beats per hour, by the way. It's just great. It's legible. It has the date wheel. I keep saying that. It has the date window. It's uber functional. Now, what are some of the cons? What kind of bugs me about this watch? Not too much. One thing that really bugs me, well, there's three things. There's three things that bug me about this watch. The lugs, while they are drilled, they are very far away from the body of the watch. So, when you receive your Hamilton and it's on this great canvas strap, I said great, not gray. This is a very comfortable strap. It's in like an OD green. It's very comfy. It's really well done. But since the lugs are so far away from this watch, they sit pretty much at the tips. It makes this watch really unwearable for me on my wrist. It basically ends up sitting on my wrist and rocking kind of on my wrist bone up and down, and it's very uncomfortable. Now this is completely alleviated by putting it on a NATO strap or this RSM Twill Strap. That completely alleviates the issue. It'll make it a comfortable watch, but it really is a bummer that you have to go to an or not an OEM. You have to go to a third party, manufacturer to fix that. That's kind of that's a bummer. Two is the date window. I love having the date window. I love knowing what day it is. But as you can see, the 24-hour track is in there, and it including the date window, moved the 15 and the 24-hour track over. I think they should have just removed it. I think we all would have understood that, it would throw off the symmetry, which it does. So I think it's unfortunate, an unfortunate design decision to include the 15 there. They should have omitted it. It's a minor nitpick, but it is there. You can obviously see that. And two is the loom. I will include a video of the loom. It looks quite good on that video from what I can tell, but to the naked eye, it's not that great. You only have, the numerals are not loomed, which is a real shame. Only these little triangle pips along the outer track are loomed, along with the minute hand, the hour hand, and the second hand. Actually, the second hand is loomed all the way down the shaft to where all the hands meet at this pin here, which is that. And I do love this second hand. Look at that. It's an arrow with a lollipop counterbalance. That is so cool. And these pin dropper minute and hour hands are amazing. I really love the handset that Hamilton chose to go with. It's fantastic. My notes here. And that's pretty much it. That's the three things that kind of are a bummer on this watch. The long lugs, the loom, and that offset 15. Besides that, it's a fantastic watch. I would still wear it. I still would have bought it again. I would suggest you to buy it. It is a great watch. By the way, I didn't mention, that's a sapphire crystal. It is domed ever so slightly. And it does have AR coating. It's a great watch. Alright, now let's talk about this RSM NATO, or it's not NATO, this RSM single pass herringbone tweed strap. You can see that little logo on there? That's their logo. It's a walrus. Their logo, I believe, is Save the Walrus, or Wear the Walrus? Wear the Walrus, that's it. They're a cool little company that makes these really nice nylon straps. As you can see, this is a very rich tobacco brown. It has this great herringbone twill pattern, which was first used in World War II by the US Armed Forces in all theaters. This pattern was woven into the uniforms to be rip resistant. And you know, you can see it here on this World War II sort of reissue watch. I think it's a great pairing. The strap is single pass, so it keeps those thin watches thin, and those thick watches from being, you know, too thick. It's got great finishing. It's in stainless steel, brushed on the outer facing sides, and the edges are polished. Nice little details there. Really nice details. Now, I don't know if I could suggest buying... I can definitely suggest buying this watch. Now, can I suggest buying this band? Now, they retail for $45, and that's quite a bit, in my opinion, for a nylon band. It is beautiful, it is eye-catching, it is really good quality, but there are competitors out there who are priced in the $30, you know, segment. And I think, if we can focus, there we go. You know, and I just think, I don't think you'd be disappointed if you bought this band. I don't think you'd be disappointed, but there is competition, and they are priced more competitively than RSM is. Now, they don't offer this really cool pattern and a single pass, you know, single pass style. But what I would do is I would email RSM and see if they have some sort of discount code. And if you can get into the 30, or RSM, if you could just price your straps regular price in the mid to high $30 range, you know, I think we got a stew going. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like if $45 is just, it's a bit much. This is great. I love this strap though. I can't say that enough. It looks great on all of my watches. But it is a little bit much. That's the only sort of detraction I have. I mean, the first day I did get this watch, I unpacked it, I wore it, and I did get quite a few frayed pieces of nylon coming off. I mean, that is a it was easily fixed. You know, I just took a lighter and burnt them off, and it was, you know, back to new again. But, you know, day one, that was kind of a bummer. But it looks great, and it hasn't gotten any more frayed pieces after that. So, yeah, I do like this strap. I do suggest them. I suggest, you know, trying to get a discount code if you're looking at buying these. Check out their website, rsmwatchstraps.com. They are very, very nice. Both the people there are nice. I've messaged them a little bit on social media, and you know, the straps themselves are very nice. I do you know, suggest checking them out. It's fantastic. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, congratulations for sticking through it, and please consider liking and subscribing. Well, really consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. I have more videos in the pipeline coming down, and I hope you can join me for the ride. I mean, you made it this far, you might as well just hop on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.